This is Impact Pro Wrestling here on the Hannibal TV as part of the Hall of Fame event of 2018. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got the X Division champion, Brian Cage, taking on Kurt Stallion, one of the young prospects of Ring of Honor, part of their top prospect tournament in 2017. As both men stare each other down, Stallion getting himself prepped up against this machine of Brian Cage. And here you go, the collar and elbow tie up, and you see the power on display there from Brian Cage. And Stallion, in amazement, just stunned from being tossed into the corner like that. And you can hear the crowd chanting for another test of strength, but it looks like Stallion's gonna go up for the challenge. He's feeling confident that he could outdo Cage here. First hand lock, trying to get the second hand. Oh, kicks to the gut and a stunner right away from Stallion. Going into the ropes, big lariat, but Cage, the wherewithal to stop that. Oh, just tossed him into the corner. Now you see those clubbing lariats in the corner. On to Stallion from Cage. Cage adjusting here. And a big back body drop from Brian Cage. Again, the power on display here from the X Division champion. And now Cage staying him up. He's got him up in the air. Look at the power of Brian Cage. Just stalling on the suplex. Finally goes down is Stallion. And now here's the first cover of the matchup, and Stallion able to kick out at 2 there. Cage wasn't able to hook all that leg. And now taking off the jacket of Stallion, and Brian Cage going to work. Oh, just laying him out with that uppercut. Setting back up Kurt Stallion. There's a big elbow there into the corner. Oh, and a chop from Brian Cage. And you can just hear that echo around the building here. Just a monstrous chop from Brian Cage. And the crowd is chanting one more time. They want to see another chop here from Brian Cage. And it looks like he's going to deliver. Oh, another big chop, and Stallion teeters down to the mat. It looks like they want another one. Oh, Stallion able to get around it. Here's the roll up, and Cage able to kick out. Big back elbow from Brian Cage. He's now setting him up into the ropes. Throws him, trying to go for a clothesline. Ducks underneath his Stallion, and look at that. Look at that power. Doing a couple of curls while he's at it. The power of Cage, and an overhead follow-away slam from Brian Cage. Here's another cover here, and Stallion able to kick out at 2 once again. The sheer wherewithal of Brian Cage. And here comes a couple of strikes from Stallion, but Cage able to come right back. And Cage has just had firm control of the matchup. And Stallion just seems dazed and confused right now. Cage setting him up. It looks like he's going for maybe Oklahoma power slam. Able to get out of it is Stallion. Big back elbow reversal though from Cage, and a headbutt from Stallion. Cage with a discus elbow, miss underneath. Flat kick, knee strike, and a big Misawa-like elbow, and a double foot stomp coming from Kurt Stallion. And just like that, Stallion's getting himself back in the matchup. Here comes Stallion with a big boot into the corner. And now setting him up, and a knee right across the face of Brian Cage. Stallion now setting something up in the corner. Oh, and a missile drop kick. Going after Cage. It's amazing how the momentum can swing, and there's a, looked like a snap suplex there right on the top of his head, and Cage is able to kick out at 2. What's Stallion looking at here? Well, trying to roll through, but Cage able to get him. Going up for a massive sit-out powerbomb. Here's another cover here. Can he do it? And Stallion is able to kick out at 2. Hear the Terminator chants. Stallion trying to recoup himself. And here's a signature of Cage. He's going to try and suplex him back into the ring. Look at the power on display, and Bryan Cage suplexes him back into the ring. Here's another cover here, hooking the leg, and Stallion able to kick out at 2 there. Now Cage has his eyes set on Stallion. He's looking to try and finish this. Oh, big uppercut. Oh, enziguri kick from Cage. Looking for a German suplex. Oh, and Stallion was able to land a bit of it on his feet. Stallion with his own German suplex. Oh, looks like... Oh, what a modified neck breaker there from Stallion. Here's the cover, outside leg, and Cage able to kick out at 2 there. Wow. Stallion must be thinking, what do I have to do to put down this machine of Bryan Cage? Oh, super kick. It looked like Stallion was trying to go for some sort of spear. Oh no, the diving headbutt. And now, oh! A pile driver there. Here's the cover at 3, and Bryan Cage is able to win the matchup. What an impressive outing by the machine.